2 stars, 2 stories. Next on Soapography. Then, she's played every type of bad girl daytime has to offer.
It's great fun. I love it.
Now Andrea Evans opens up about life in the spotlight and the trauma that kept her away from television for 10 years.
Well, gee, I can keep a job I really love, and maybe I could die. It was, at that point, not a hard choice.
All that and more next on Soapography. Then, she rose to fame on One Life to Live, then left it all behind.
I had tried everything I could to keep the job because I loved it.
Why Passion star Andrea Evans left the spotlight for more than a decade. Plus, her triumphant return.
Yikes. It's just a thrill every day to come to work.
Coming up next,
I love doing Rebecca.
Passion star Andrea Evans and her courageous battle back to the spotlight.
Luckily, through my faith in my family and people giving me work, I was able to get my life back together.
Plus, the veteran soap star reveals her favorite role.
She's so perfect.
And it's not Rebecca on Passions. Don't go away. All that and more when Soapography returns. Those looks, that face. Nobody plays the innocent bad girl quite like Andrea Evans.
It's great fun. I love it.
These days, Andrea is shaking up Passions as the adulterous social climber Rebecca Hotchkiss Crane. Over the years, she's played every type of bad girl, including the unforgettable Tina on One Life to Live.
To many people, I will always be Tina.
But life in the spotlight wasn't always easy for Andrea, a courageous actress who triumphed over a tragedy that nearly put an end to her career.
Luckily, through my faith in my family and people giving me work, I was able to get my life back together.
Andrea Evans was born to parents Audrey and Robert. Andrea grew up adoring her older brother, Jeff.
Well, I grew up in a small town called Downers Grove, Illinois, small town America, but yet attached to a huge city, Chicago, so it was kind of the best of both.
Andrea's parents describe her as a born performer who would dance on cue for Grandpa, or anyone else who might ask.
My mother always jokes that I came out of the womb knowing what I wanted to do, because I was always performing, dancing. I just knew the moment I came into this world that I wanted to entertain people.
Because she was such a beautiful baby, Andrea's parents began taking her to auditions. By age 10, she was appearing regularly in commercials and print ads.
I remember my first commercial, which was for a local pizza company, and I had to sit there and eat pizza all day. Well, by noon, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to look at another slice of pizza as long as I live.
Eager to move on with her career, she graduated a year early from high school and headed for the University of Illinois. It was there, in 1978, that she got her first big break. A Brian De Palma thriller was filming in town.
The Fury was a huge break for me.
Cast as an extra, the producers did for Andrea what every extra dreams of.
They actually gave me a very small one-line speaking part and upgraded me. My one line did get cut out, but through that I joined the unions and got a legitimate acting agent. It was a huge, huge break for me.
Soon after, she caught the eye of One Life to Live's casting agent, Mary Jo Slater, mother of actor Christian Slater. Within days, Andrea was on a plane to New York to audition for the part of Tina. She got it.
I was extremely overwhelmed when I started on One Life to Live because I was moving to New York. I knew nobody. It was a scary but wonderful experience.
Fans ate up every scandalous move Tina made.
And I remember coming out of the show, and there were these people out in front. There were like 10 people snapping photographs, and I was just kind of taken aback. It was a very, very new thing.
But the up-and-comer made good friends with her crew and got encouragement from icons like 5-time Emmy winner Erica Slezak.
I was in total awe of how wonderful she was and her ease on the set. I owe a great deal to her because I think many of the ways I work now I learned from Erica.
In 1981, Andrea took a break from One Life to Live. In 1983, she returned to soaps. She played Patty Williams on The Young and the Restless, and then quickly returned to Landview. The vixen was back. She relished the role for 5 more years. Then trouble began. A disturbed fan started harassing Andrea, first with letters, then phone calls. The troubled young man even tried to contact the actress in person. Andrea called police and was told there was nothing they could do unless she was attacked. She decided not to stick around and wait for that to happen.
when presented with the option of, well, gee, I can keep a job I really love, and maybe I could die, it was, at that point, not a hard choice.
And so in 1990, Andrea Evans left One Life to Live, this time for good.
It was very hard to say goodbye to Tina, and in some ways I never will say goodbye to her because she's a big part of me.
Andrea spent nearly a decade out of the spotlight living in Los Angeles. The actress got treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. She also met a very supportive man.
When I was working so much, I never really met anybody. I never met a man who wasn't in the industry. So it was very refreshing and nice to meet someone who did something entirely different for a living.
His name was Stephen. He supported Andrea as she regained her strength, and he fell in love with Andrea the woman, not Andrea the actress.
My husband only watched news. He had never seen a soap, didn't have the vaguest idea who I was, and loves me dressed up to the nines, but loves me in my sweatpants and my glasses as well, and that makes him very special.
The two were married and cemented their relationship outside of the spotlight. Though she enjoyed her time away, Andrea missed acting. So in 2000, she put her demons behind her and re-entered daytime. First as Tawny on The Bold and the Beautiful, and in 2002, she joined the cast of Passions, once again playing the vicious vixen as only Andrea can.
I love doing Rebecca because she's so campy, she's so over the top, so fun. It's just a thrill every day to come to work.
And when she's not acting, Andrea is one busy woman. The daughter of a breast cancer survivor, Andrea serves as the celebrity ambassador for City of Hope. An avid cook, she writes a column for Healthy Eating magazine.
The fans love it. I think it shows them a whole different side of me because you certainly can't imagine Tina or Rebecca in the kitchen.
But it was 2004 when Andrea landed her most cherished role.
I recently became a mother for the first time.
Andrea and Stephen adopted Kylie on Mother's Day.
When I first held little Kylie, I think I couldn't believe it because it had taken so long to get to that point. I still sometimes look at her and she's smiling up at me and I can't believe she's mine because she's so perfect.
A brand new baby, true love, and the courage to return to the career she loves. Looks like life is pretty perfect for the talented Andrea Evans.